Hello there, welcome back to some more Children of Morta. It's me, Joey. We're going to play... Oh, what's going on here?
A song, but at the same time, so much more. A tradition that bonded the Bergsons together in trying times.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so last time we got more gold find again and we beat level 2. So now we're going to try and do level 3 in the Kill Depot Caves. Also, we've been finding some...
The first guest to be summoned, Anai Daya, was to be found in the darkest depths of the Keldipo Caves. For a spirit to leave her domain, though, was no simple task.
Yeah, we've got to find some herbs for the doggo. Kevin's still got corruption fatigue. Everyone else is level 5, so I can really be who I want. Let's just pick John, he's level 4. Let's do it. Old school. His shield is his ability, so I've got to use it to block damage and not die like a fool. But you know the rules. 1 good run or 2 if it's not a good run. Something nice about the simplicity of John. Have sword, you smack with sword. Have shield, you smack with shield. Okay, so that does show me something. If for whatever reason you do not have adequate shield when you get hit, you do take damage. You don't just survive. And we're back in the spider cave too. Also, arrows should not be hitting me. Block them. You can attack behind shield, remember that, but it does use your ability to attack behind shield. Just use your gauge. So you can't just do it forever. Okay, no worries. But that's a problem again. They weren't before, but they are again. I wonder what my rage does. Which is what we'll be unlocking once I get there. Okay, it's full heal. You love to see it. So I can heal fully and then I can go, well, I can go forward and well, it's not a full heal, but it heals a lot. Primary attacks have a chance to release a very magical energy. Like a sort of blade beam. Like that, yeah. You're dead. That is. Okay, alright. There we go. I like blade beam. Don't like being attacked. Alright, Obelisk Mastery, here we go. Hoping this is a fight room. It isn't a fight room. Hello.
Lucy was barely containing her excitement as Margaret continued to train her patiently. When will be the time? When? She kept asking. To the excitable and talented child, few chores were as boring as practice. But the fire child still needed more.
Indeed. I've got to kill them because it's the only experience I'm going to get, probably. It's just unfortunate timing. I might get a few spiders. That's okay. Corpses have less chance to get corrupted and spawn enemies. I'll use that straight away.
Steps were taken without regret, For it was never possible to change a destiny unknown.
I went for the middle because I always go not middle. So I knew the game would know that I'd go not middle, and so I went middle. Poison damages enemies at a time of just second power. That seems really good. It says poisons. It doesn't say sometimes poisons. It just says poisons. So always poisons? That's pretty good. Also, oh, I thought it said dimension. This Anadia's dominion, not dimension. If it was dimension, I was like, wait, what? We're in a different dimension? Here's the item room, thank you. What does this flower? Increase the amount of war gained. The lucky charm. For 4 HP, it doesn't matter. I'm not going to bother. I'll rue the day when I die to 4 HP. When I... Oh well. Uh-oh. Not my finest move. I get just more and more. Uh-oh. Got 70. That's pretty good. I can leave it at that, really. Not. Oh dear Lord in heaven. Please. Leave me alone. There's 100. Probably some kind of Chivo for that. If I had to guess. Come on. No, now I can summon more. It took a lot of heat. Did you go back and heal again? That's 150. Yeah. Probably quite a bit. Heaven's strike falls in a circle around the area. In a straight. 151 enemies gained, killed, 300 gold. But that's with the charm, so probably more like 200, but I got 50% extra. So I think I'm down to my HP limit. What is this? A temporary shield that absorbs all damage received. Explodes in it. It explodes, dealing the damage back. Like that. So I can. I want to attack hard move. The poison. Kill it. There we go. Iron hide. That's your shield. Expecting from a certain amount of damage. Okay, so the next 93 damage will be protected. Alright. Hello. Grandmama.
Grandma was already there, as always,
yes,
before the Bergson could have a look around. Those who approach the light will gain more valuable experiences, was how the tablet was explained.
I would love that. Thank you. That's where I'm going to spend all my money moving forward. Right. So we've got one orb with my tests with. We've got health potion I can get over here. What is this obelisk? It's a shield obelisk. Take way less damage. Works for me. Is my shield it's a single hit from them. Okay, so they're basically unable to damage me then. Thank you, shield. Really appreciate it. Okay, so I'll go get that shield upgrade in the next time I need to go to a room. Is there anywhere else to go? No. Alright, let's take this then. I'm saving my gemstones for a shop. Damage received is reduced. I don't know that the shop is any better than the chest could be, but I'm just using it, and then if there's nothing good, I'll open the chest after that. No, no. Wrong way. Look at his shield block. There we go. Increase damage, decrease speed. Yes.
I don't know that.
Thank you, Alexa. Said it didn't know that one. Oh god. My movement speed is very decreased. Is the way forward.
Tired of being called shady, he instead adopted the title Mysterious Shopkeep.
I want Melee Robot. Melee Robot was really good in my monk run. Mark. Mark is the monk. I'm trying to remember everyone's names. You've got John, Linda, Mark, and Evan. I think you played Robot. I'm never going to be upset with Melee Robot. It's not going to win you the run, but it is going to do good work. Can't argue with the efficacy of his work. Reroll all divine graces. No. Not this time. I learnt my lesson. From the before times I thought it was obelisks. Yeah, the poison isn't going to win either, but I've got lots of little things that do chip damage. And chip damage is gonna win me the run. You have enough of it. What is that? There's just a lot of demons. Thanks for the level. Hehe. Oh, lore. Some lore, some sweet lore.
A creature of inanimate stone, given life by the power of the mountain god and presented to the mother of beasts.
Hello, Grandmama.
Grandma knew they needed to get past it to get to Aeneadaya's halls to discover more about the connection between the god and the corruption.
Yeah, the armor charm seems really good. Right, I've leveled up a few times, so let's get something. Right, increases John's maximum stamina, unleash your rage temporarily become invulnerable, and deal thorn damage to attackers. Yes. And increase my armor. Make me more tanky. Yes. So John is like the true tank. Okay, so 2 more levels. Family members gain Heaven Strike runes for their various abilities. Yes. Fracture the ground at John's feet with his shield. Damage, stun, and knock back nearby enemies. Increases John's maximum stamina, which I think just means I can block more. Chance for John's primary attack to reset Heaven Strike's cooldown and guarantee a critical hit. Okay. That seems really good. We'll see. My attack damage is also quite good, because I've buffed it. I remember you can block the shot. Be fine. 7% armor is technically a lot, but if you can get it up to like, I don't know, 30% or something, then I might start actually taking hits that don't kill me that otherwise would have killed me. That's what you do those sorts of things for. It doesn't seem like readily good to begin with. Like, oh, well, why would I waste my time getting armor when I can just get more attack, which is usually how I play games. But I do understand that in a situation where you were going to die, having more armor means you might live, which means you can get a potion, which means you might, last a bit longer. Right, so shield rune, you did the Lord's work. Keep taking the same bait. I'm not a religious person, but it's not a necessarily good thing to do. You've done good work. Now it's up to me. I never expect to win or do well, because I know I'm not very good at roguelike. more like an actual roguelike, I guess. But yeah, I'm not particularly good at them, so I don't expect to win. So it's always a nice surprise when I do okay. So I just thought, you know what, I always play RPGs, and then sometimes platformers, and then mostly RPGs, and then sometimes platformers. So why not do something a little bit different at least? Thank you. I'll take my 30 points and be with you. Purify. Okay, so that's that. So I could buy a health potion from the shop if I need to. Honestly, probably the best charm in the game that I've seen so far is the HP regen one. You regen health, but your potions do less. Why would you ever not take that? Unless you have a character, maybe there's a character that has such little starting HP that there's no point in getting regen because it doesn't help you. You know, like a true glass cannon. You do stupid damage, but if you get hit by anything, you die. That's probably what will happen. There we go, I've got rage. My rage gauge is filled. Flame. Gotta stop getting attacked by everything. Yeah, my problem is I lack the level of concentration required to properly succeed. And so I'll go through stages where I'm fine, and then I'll just take loads of damage for no reason. Because I can't concentrate for that level of time. Which is usually why I compensate by grinding. Because I can, if I become so strong that I can kill everything in 1 or 2 hits. This is also why I like to go for such high damage builds all the time. If I can kill everything in 1 or 2 hits, it doesn't matter if I don't concentrate, because everything dies when I touch them. But then you struggle far more when things don't die when you touch them. As is sometimes, unfortunately, the case. Right, let's do this for 1. It's only money, but I like money. Especially since we got increased gold find. And then, did we find... I guess we found the item on this... Yes, we did. So, and then I'm going to go back and buy a potion from the shop. Because they only cost 1, I believe. If it costs 2, then, oh well. More fool me, I guess. I'm pretty sure it's only 1, though. Huh. Thank you. Also, it looks like the potions are infinite. You can keep buying them. If you have enough gemstones, you can keep buying them. Alright, let's go down. Floor 3 out of 4. Chances of winning? Relatively low. But you never know. It only takes 1 good charm. And we're back in it. If I play a bit more of a patient game, then I can focus on my moves. And block when I need to. And then I won't die. Whoa. I think he had over health. He's nearly dead. He's not nearly dead. But do you also do only enough damage to... Yeah, you can. Okay. I just wanted to test it. He also does only enough damage to normally hit me through my shield. So I don't need to worry about him. Bye-bye. Nothing like that, just back to full health. Primary attack damage is increased and divided between all enemies hit. Okay. So it's increased, good. Divided against all enemies hit, not good. Not necessarily good. It could be good. I think it's worse against big groups, but better against single targets. Don't get hit by a spider, will you? That'd be poor. Yeah, I think the ogre's HP is broken. Like they have slightly too much health. And so what happens is that it looks like they're going to be dead in one shot, but they actually have more health than the bar. Hello?
This monstrous creature shouldn't keep me from finding the cure for the little cub.
Okay, this is why I couldn't get it before. I guess you had to get to the... You had to get to the level 2 boss to unlock this. So you're not going to make you fight the level 2 boss before you fought the level 2 boss. I fucked up, it's fine. Give it all. Primary attacks include stamina to deal additional damage. No. No, thank you.
One fungus bulb harvested. Not the most pleasant of smells, but would give bite and power to any remedy.
I think that's everything for the dog.
Hold on just a little longer, young cub.
All those items.
Summoners in a circle. Surely nothing would come from it.
Did you say nothing would come from it or nothing good would come from it?
Had they only been quicker.
Ow. Or maybe, yeah, I think I fucked up. Let's do this. Okay, that's quite a long time. What is invulnerability? What is this? Restore portion of health. I thought it was get regen. It wasn't get regen, but it was get health. That's fine. We'll take that. Yeah, I assume when they say if only they had been quicker, they mean me. No. Come on, wait. You all come here. Stop that. There is an achievement for killing enemies with traps, so there's really intent for you to do that. Mine. Gain the effect of a random double confidence. Okay. Cool. And I leveled up. Yeah, there's nothing I can do with one level. The next thing would probably be either more armor again or more rage. Or wait until 3 and get that up. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. That's what I want. Also, I like how they had to specify melee attackers take thorn damage, because you know someone in the development QA was like, the archer hit me and they didn't take damage. Broken, game broke. Even though that's not, you know, how damage works. Archer doesn't take damage from a thorned piece of mail, you know? Doesn't make any sense.
Passing through, the hero could put
The next 2
weapons
received hits are
aside
ignored.
for a moment.
I need to use the shield more too. I forgot I had it. I've got lots of invincibility moves that I need to start using. The shield, albeit very limited invincibility. It is still invincibility. Why would I ever use a rune that uses my stamina up to do more damage? Doesn't make any sense. Yeah. Because, like I said, the shield is not very good invincibility. But it is invincibility. It'll stop me from taking hits. The goblins are going to be a problem in the whole game. Or if there'll be a much more annoying ranged enemy to take their place. I've got 5 gemstones. I should start opening chests if I see any. It's a spicy meatball. See ya. Die. Leave me alone. God. I said good day. Purge. Alright. Nearly back at full health. Wowie. Sir, stop that. Right now. Okay. So what's this obelisk? It was like an egg. I'll take the obelisk of force, why not? And then in a boss fight, I'll use the charm that gives me a random obelisk and hope it's like full health or something. Come here. What the fuck are you? I think you're like a super version. Like an elite. Yeah, he has like a meteor smash. Ferocity denied. Kill 50 ferocious enemies. Heaven's strike falls in a circle around John. Okay. So instead of it being it targets random enemies, it now comes to me. You would give me 1,000,000 gemstones now that I can't use them. I've noticed the healing obelisk, which is why I'm not paying much attention, not dying. I don't think it's use. I may have blown my load a bit early. It's fine. Yeah, so the circle strike is not good. But you have to take these things to learn. There we go. You hear any beeping in the background? That's just the oven. Don't worry about that. Charming Bergson. Used 5 charms in the same dungeon run. Indeed. Alright, and a potion. This is for me. Map. There we go, what's in here? One of the obelisk. Yeah.
Rhea's mercy can make the impossible possible, is all Margaret whispered.
Yes. I'll be right back. Give me 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Hello. So we unlocked another of Rhea's tablets, and also have invincible. Or I can be invincible again. So really I should use this as much as possible to get rid of it. The Y move. Only because I personally don't like it. I'm sure in a defensive capacity it's probably better. But in the way that I like to play, it's not better. I like to go running in. Guns blazing at all times. Right, so where's the map? Ah, the only way to go is right. Okay, so we must go rightwards. So far, good run. No matter what happens, this will be the only run of the day, because it's been over half an hour. For the video, not for the... Oh, I've got 8 gems. I thought there wouldn't be a shop this floor. I could buy everything. Well, pretty much everything. What do I want? Well, every divine relic after is used another random one. Okay. Spawn laser traps around you. Decreased rage drain, yes. I think that's it. I think that's all I need. Let's go. Let's see what's what. I've got invincibility, I've got a shield. My drain is reduced. Let's see how badly I get wrecked. If there's any character I can do it with, it's this one. I've got so many ways of not dying. There's no excuse to just get wrecked.
Anea Daya, the mother of beasts and goddess of anguish, a protector, being of stone made living.
Okay, here we go. Nice. Up the name, bitch. Yeah, so run through it. When it's going to do its absorption move, run through it. Now it's got a shield. Now it's done macroing. Okay. I'm paralyzed. Help. While you're invincible. Die. Burst spirit. Free Anea die. 39.5% have done this. Okay. I am the champion. Like I said, I have every possible way of not being killed. There is no excuse to die. Okay. Right. You are free, my queen. I don't know if this is good or not.
Finally free of the corruption's hold, Anea Daya gazed upon the Bergson, her emerald eyes weary with exhaustion.
Okay, great work. 31-minute run, 5,925 gold found. Thank you. 13 gemstones gathered and 1,060 points of health wheeled, and I found a sporic fungus. Alright guys, it was easy. Robot wasn't even hard, mate. Is that 3 invincibility items you got? No. I don't know what you mean. I run on pure skill alone.
The spirit's words took life, forming images to reveal what was hidden from the Bergsons. And us, spirits 3, knelt before the mountain god U to swear fealty. Our wills were set on peace. His was set on testing ours. And as the test drew to a close, we discovered our wretched ending. As the mountain god exacted vengeance on the children of Rhea Dana and tainted Rhea with the corruption. Thus was another truth revealed to the Bergson, but many more were hidden still.
So for whatever reason, the mountain god thinks we fucked up.
Questions were abundant in the Bergsons' minds. If the mountain god was the source of the corruption, what had made him wreak such havoc? How had no one known about him before? They needed to find the next spirit, as maybe they had an answer to some of their questions. More truths awaited them in the land of the winds. And now the Fire Child was ready.
Okay. I guess I can play as the little girl. But also Doggo is saved.
As if night had become day, the cub showed no signs of its past struggles, with Lucy and he now simply dancing the day away. If the little wolf cub was to stay, it would need a room and bed of its own. All too happy to build it, Ben only required some wood and nails from nearby.
A new member. Save the wolf cub. 45% of people have saved the wolf cub. That's because he's a wolf cub. Why would you not save him?
Why would the mountain god corrupt the world? What kind of evil was it that brought it forth? For Margaret, these questions were as important as where and how.
So Lucy has become good at shoots. The big shoots. Right. Book of Rhea. Hello. A second Divine Relic slot would be quite good. But, firstly, I said if I got enough money in one run to do this, I would. I'm a man of my word. And then experience gain up twice. For some more knowledge. Then in a second relic slot, why not? Okay. So I'll see you guys next time. When we go, I don't know how you use the second one. Probably have to cycle between them. Don't say things like that. Do not say things like that. That's just asking for bad juju. Right. I'll see you guys next time when we continue on and start World 2, probably? See you then. Goodbye.